Happy rainy Friday afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to share an unboxing with you that I've been waiting for what seems like forever, but really it hasn't been that long at all. Here is the box. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a tear in it at the top, and it is in quite good condition actually. But I have a sneaky suspicion when I picked this up from the postman, I noticed those big words right there, cross stitch. And I know that sometimes online they, call these diamond paintings cross stitch, but I don't know, it's very light. It's really light and it's got me worried, but we'll see. That just makes it more exciting, I suppose. This particular package, if I go into my notebook here, this is from HOMFUN, official store. The listing online says mermaid, but I'm going to call it Ariel because we all know it's Ariel. And I really like this one because it's kind of, well, it's obviously fan art and it's just gorgeous. I decided to get the round 40 by 50 because that's my sweet spot. I ordered it on the 2nd of October. It shipped from their warehouse on the 7th. And it arrived here on the 26th at my doorstep. But it actually arrived in the country on the 17th. But it took a long time to get through customs. I've never had this problem before. So the shipping time in total is 19 days. So really good, actually. Now, while we open this up, I wanted to let you know the backstory on this. So this is for a friend of mine for Christmas. I'm not going to mention who it is, because I don't think that she even watches YouTube. But just to keep the element of surprise, I'm not going to say who it's for, but just for a diehard Disney fan. And I think she'd really appreciate it. Also, I chose HOMFUN because I've heard different things. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things. So I wanted to try it out for myself. Ooh. And it's actually, I think they retaped it at customs. I had this suspicion that they would open it for sure. Sorry, as I struggle. Just keep struggling. So the box is a bit dented, but that's normal. They do go through a lot. I'm going to keep this end taped because who knows what happened there. And there's a bit of tape on this end, which is unusual. Sorry about the lighting as well. It just keeps going from light to dark, light to dark. Oh, ooh, good. Okay, it's not a cross stitch. I was so worried. Right, so here we have at the top, toolkit, canvas, and diamonds. Awesome. And an inventory sheet. And it is empty. So I'm going to get these out of the way. Ooh, interesting. So it's like nestled in the diamonds. Doesn't seem like a lot. We'll see. All right, so the toolkit. Interesting. So they have pink pen with a 3-placer. They've got the round tweezers. They've got some Ziploc bags that are actually quite good quality. A plate of wax and the boat with the funnel, the Masfa. There's like a little thing. This is for the tweezers, I think. And that's it. There's no multi-placer, but that's okay. Cool. Excellent. So you've got all the tools if this is your first kit. Here is the canvas. I'm going to undo the little... Do I need to cut it? Ooh, they're very tight. There's a foam roller there as well, if you can see that. Quite a good size. You could modify it if you need to, if you suffer from pain in your hand from holding the pen for too long. I find that I get shoulder pain. Does anybody else get that? I think I'm working at the wrong angle. So let me get that trash out of the way. Okay, so it's really tightly rolled. I'm going to do that trick. So you keep moving everything, but there's very little room. So, how are you guys doing? We're almost at Halloween. Woo! I'm not doing any Halloween paintings because it's too busy with all the Christmas gifts I'm doing. Oh, the sun's coming back good. It's been kind of one of those days. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so while we're here, we'll just have a look. So there's the picture and the symbol list. I'm gonna have to count the colors. Okay, so they're all alphabet and number. That'll be nice and clear. Wow, excellent. I didn't expect that. Okay, so move you guys over here. I'm gonna use the edge of my desk to ease it up. It's super, super tight. And there's dog hair everywhere. My dog is shedding. If you have, oh, and it's very bright all of a sudden. Let me move you a little bit. There we go. So if you have a dog that sheds in just before the winter and right after winter, then you feel my pain. I am vacuuming every day and I'm covered in dog hair, if you can't tell. But I just learned to live with it. Okay, so I'm just pulling it back a little here, just enough to kind of lay it back down. I'll flatten it just a little at a time. I'm trying not to create rivers. I'm also trying not to bang my head against the camera here. But okay, good. There we go. I like the shading. It's really nice. Okay, I'm not going to do a perfect job because I'm just gonna pull this end as well. Apologies now. Oh dear. Okay, that's not going to work. All right. I'm going to pull up my sleeves here. Let's get into this. Right. So I don't know if you can see it. There's just a little bit of bubbling there, but that actually doesn't do anything. I thought it did, but it doesn't. It's just when the glue comes away from the canvas that I have a problem. Pull this down more. Ooh, wow, look at her eyes. Oh, hold on, I don't think you can see. Wow, that is so nice. Big blue eyes. Just like the person I'm giving this to. That's really good. Sorry about the shadow. Of course the sun comes out now. And it was hailing just a second ago. Do you feel my pain? Right, okay. Before I get completely stuck in this glue at the top. I don't want to cause any problems. Hopefully my husband and I will be getting the resin to put in here into the desk, so I'll have a completely flat surface to work with soon-ish. Maybe Christmas time. That's the idea. But if I did this at the dining table at this time of the day, you actually wouldn't see anything. It's so dark in there. The house is completely misaligned. Really, the kitchen and the dining area, the living area should be on this side, but oh well. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Don't rip. Stay down. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I can kind of feel a bubble here. I think that was my fault. Okay, it's not a bubble. Whew. Just a little river. Okay, I don't trust myself. I'm going to lay this back down. See, dog hair. Go away. Right, and then last one, and then we'll look at it properly. Oh my gosh, the sun is blinding now. Irish weather, am I right? Very good. Okay, and see that released really well. Lay that back down again. So yeah, let's have a look at the symbols and stuff. Look at that. That is such a handy size. Hang on 2 seconds. I'm just going to measure that real quick. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. So I went to an appliances store over the weekend and I found this like papery measuring tape, which is perfect for doing appliances and stuff, but it's also really great for measuring your canvases. So I'm going to go from where the picture starts to the edge, which is just shy of 50. And that's just at 40. Yeah, so it's 40 by 50 pasting size. Perfect, as advertised. Now, I can show you this again, and hopefully you can see all of it. And also see where the sun is. That's not good. Hang on. Sorry about that. So, I don't want to glare you to death. Hopefully I'm not glaring you to death right now. But it looks quite good. You know, there looks like there's going to be quite a lot of shading. Now, the bra is lighter than it looks. So these are like light lilacs, I'd say. So R and W, 3753, 3713. I'd say those are lilacs, whereas like, what is it? B is 552. And then the D is also in her eyes. D is 820. Okay, perfect. So there's like blues and purples and lilacs. Let's look at the symbols. No. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible at that. Okay. Oh, that's better. You can probably see much better that way. So, if I get you nice and close. Here we go. So if you see there, they're actually super, super duper clear. No problem there. You can see the wrinkle that I made. I think I made it. It's not that big a deal. I'll just push it down with the drill pen. Oh, and now the light is going. Goodbye, sun. See you in another 5 minutes. So yeah, quite good. The B's could be a little clearer, but it's all right. It's okay. Let me go ahead and put this back down. So I think that's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I think it's going to go pretty quick too, because this is all I, you know, this is that I is 606, which is a great bright color. Can you even see me? Sorry, I just realized I moved that thing. So that all of her hair is I, and there's lots of T over here. So that means I could use my multi-placer and get it done quick, which is something I need to do because it's a Christmas present. And this one is going to be done after the Ever Moment one that I opened a few days ago. If you remember that one, the wine bottle, abstract bottle, which is gorgeous. But this is a little bit, oh, sorry, I keep bumping you. This is a little bit smaller, so it'll go a lot faster. Right, so let me get the beads here. This is the part that I'm really concerned with. So what I'm going to do is speed you up, and if there are any problems, then I will tell you at the end. So here we go. So I tried something new and got an app for time lapses, which is linked in the description below. If you have an Android, I'm not sure if it works on iPhones, but it certainly did make this a lot easier to do. So if you're a YouTuber, I do suggest you check it out. But it is fun watching me work really, really fast, isn't it? Hello again. So, I'm finished checking the beads and I have 4 colors that are oily. 5 oily colors, and I noticed staticky drills. That's not them. No, 4 colors. These colors are all oily. This bag I noticed is very staticky. There probably are more, but that seems to be normal with these smaller bags. Not a big deal. It's just the oily ones that are a problem. So I'm happy that I double checked everything, because I heard when I first made this order, I'd heard several things. I'd heard that they're notorious for not giving you all the colors that you need, or missing bags, or completely missing colors. I heard that they are very bad for oily drills as well, which I've never had 4 colors of oily drills before, ever. Luckily, there aren't a lot of them, 3 bags, 2 bags, or 1 bag. So that's not a huge deal. That can easily be washed. But if that had been, that's why I double checked these twice. If it had been these 606s, I have 21 bags of this color, and washing all of these, I would just, that would be kind of a pain, you know what I mean? But anyway, all of the drills are here, so that's what's important. I did notice while I was doing this, and I'll come closer so you can see, that there are holes in every bag, and I'm sure that that's a ventilation thing, but it makes me nervous. It happened on the 606s as well, so that's kind of why I was a bit nervous doing this inventory, that there were no diamonds loose in the bag, so that's really great. Here's another look at the inventory sheet just up close, now that I'm standing. So you can see that they do the number, which there are 30 colors in total. They have the symbol that's on the canvas. On this sheet, they call it the sign, but you can see that they are here, and they do seem to correspond. As I'm looking over, they do seem to correspond with the canvas, which is very good. Then they have EMC. I'm not sure why they're calling it EMC. It's a DMC number. So that's the floss number. If you do cross stitch, it's the same color number. It's a universal code, if you didn't know. This is how many pieces are needed to place on the canvas, and that's how many packs. You could see that they did a check already, but they clearly didn't check for oily drills. Anyhow, that is what my inventory sheet looks like. You can see where I wrote my notes. And one last look at the key here. I'm just going to do this for us. So the key on the canvas is a little smaller than the printed one, just barely. Like 606's I on both, 3E985D, etc. Yeah, they all match, which is good. Very good sign. Again, the canvas itself, sticky enough anyway, and like this little bubble, that's easily taken care of with a drill pen, just going back and forth, so nothing to worry about there. If we look at the back, so there's like a crease here, that's where they pasted the adhesive. Overall, I'm really happy. I wish that there hadn't been oily drills. We got everything we needed to complete the kit though, so I can't really fault it for that. And based on this, I would have to give them a 4 out of 5. The packaging was very good. I mean, the box, it came in a box. Even though the box was crushed in shipping, that's not their fault. It came in a foam or wrapped around a foam roller, which is very, very good. They definitely protected the canvas from being crushed. They weren't too expensive. Now, this would be on the more expensive end for this size if you are comparing it to other stores on AliExpress, like HOMFUN or something like that. But as we all know, there is a little bit of tea about that. But overall, I have to give this unboxing a 4 out of 5. And I thank you very much for watching. I look forward to doing this with you in a draw with me or in a live closer to Christmas time, especially with all these reds and Christmassy colors. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day and a fantastic weekend. Take care. Bye.